nationwide for the NSAS protest 2017, 2019, and effectively 2020.
All right.
All right.
But when you were talking up there,
What are your demands now? What do you hope to achieve in sum?
Yes, number one, we are calling for the immediate repeal of the Cybercrime Act. As a matter of fact, we are calling for the end of the use of the Cybercrime Act to attack journalists and critics, activists, opposition leaders, social media users. We are calling for the end of the use of Cybercrime Act to repress free speech.
oh yes, sir.
We are calling for the immediate reversal of the military rule that the president has imposed in Rivers State. We are calling for the end to the ongoing demolitions across the country. You will see residents of Owonshoki are also here. Thousands of them have been displaced by the government of Tinubu and Sanwo-Olu. Look at, see, some of us are not perturbed by the intra-class war between Governor Governor Sanwo-Olu and Tinubu, because on the question of demolition of houses of common people, of poor people, they are united, and at this point we are fighting them collectively on these issues.
So quickly, if you don't get early respite for these issues you're raising right now, what's the next step?
I don't continue. For as long as our demands are not met. Listen, before we did August last year, we came out on June 12th. Kulu Kulu, please. Before we did August, we came out, as a matter of fact, let me get it back. We did Revolution Now, nationwide. Over 60 of our comrades were arrested, but we were on the third. That was in August 5, 2019. But we did not stop. Right? We protested all through from August till December. We did not stop. In 2020, we protested nationwide in October 1. Protesting against hunger, starvation in the country, bad governance in the country. And that was after the NLC and TUC called off an earlier protest that was scheduled for September 20. We came out on October 1, 2020. Our protest in October 1, 2020 ignited what we had afterwards in NSAS in October. That started in October 6, 2020.
So
but we did not stop here.
You won't stop.
We won't stop. We won't stop. So we won't stop. June 12th, we started with End Bad Governance on June 12th. We continued in August. We protested in October 2024. And now we are on the streets. And we are going to keep protesting. As a matter of fact, we did June 12th as a warning protest. The government thinks we were joking. Then we did End Bad Governance in 2024. Now we are starting in 2025.
Okay.
What month are we? We are in April. If this is a warning action.
All right.
Should the government of Tinubu not immediately accede to our demands? Number one, repeal the Cybercrime Act of 2024.
Yes.
End the military rule in Rivers State. Yes. And stop the ongoing demolition in Owonshoki and other parts of the country. We will be out stronger, and this time, you know, the last time we did 10 days non-stop. When we are going to come out again, it is going to be a luta infinito.
Africa must be free.
My name is Benjamin Ogunlami, and then I am the Take It Back coordinator for Kosofe local government. And then I need to state clearly the reason we are here and the reason we are out. We are not out for selfish reason. We are not out for ourselves. We are out for Nigerians. Though a lot of Nigerians have been captured with fear, and a lot of people cannot even come out because of threats in different communities in Lagos State. Here we are in Lagos. And then we are stating clearly that number one, the Cybercrime Act needs to be repealed. Freedom of speech cannot be debated. It is the right of human beings to have freedom of speech. And then for a government that was elected by the people have rights to talk. No government should stop the people from talking. And then for my own side, and then collectively from our community, we have various communities here, we are also speaking that even as Nigerians could not feed, kings in local communities are still demolishing areas. A lot of Nigerians have been rendered homeless. People cannot feed, transportation is cost, house rent is cost. There is no provision from the government to cater for the people. Yet, their agents are still demolishing houses. In Oworonshoki, the Oba of Oworonshoki has done that. In Ikosiketu, the Oba of Ketu, Oba Kehinde has also done that. They are displacing a lot of Nigerians. Even today, we are still saying it, and we are calling on all Nigerians, wherever they are, to lend their voices to what is happening at the moment. Nigeria cannot afford to keep quiet. This is our country, and we cannot continue living as a second-class citizen in our own country. We are not slaves to anybody. We are citizens of Nigeria, and this is our country. Whoever is in government is elected by the people, is an employer of the people, and they must see themselves as employer of the people. That is why we are out today, lending our voice, that Nigerians should get up and they should speak aloud, rendering their voice to the struggle of the masses. Thank you. Thank you.
It's a matter of time. We are going to be approaching a level of totalitarian and elected despot. This is how what happened in Russia took place. And if we're not careful, how can a president that was elected on the same day, on the same mandate with a governor, how can a president wake up and tell you for security reasons that he has received a blue paper report and suspend an elected government? An elected government was suspended and Nigerians have kept it quiet. It's a matter of time. This same presidency will wake up and tell you that the Senate arm is suspended, the House of Rep is suspended, and you will see the police and army responding to enforce social legality. We are telling Nigerians there's a matter of time the presidency will become despotic and they will say they will not conduct election. I don't think will happen about it. We are calling Nigerians to wake up, and we are calling all security agencies, all media houses to stand tall and speak out when there's an evil done to Nigeria. For crying out loud, it is nowhere in a democracy, not even in the US, not even in Russia, not even in North Korea, nowhere in democracy, where you see an individual in the name of president will come out and disregard a constitution, a written constitution, and up to date, the president have not come to show us why it is that you can suspend a president, a governor, and elected as assembly members, and we have to keep it quiet.
Thank you.
Mark today down. Mark today down. The president will wake up one day and tell you that because the Senate does not agree with him, the House of Rep does not agree with him, he is suspending the House of Rep and suspending the Senate, and will keep quiet. And as we continue with that, we are approaching an anarchical situation. Thank you and God bless you.
Your name, sir?
Comrade Abbas Ulo is the name.
But Comrade Abbas was
Ulo.
Iloro.
Ulo, yes.
Iloro.
Yes. God bless you.
That we the poor people and the reasons why Tinubu and Go are in government so that they can continue to steal from us. Let me ask this question. Police officers that are supposed to be getting good salary are not getting it. Soldiers that are supposed to be getting good salary, they are not getting it. So I want us to dedicate a line to the police officers, especially because it is not about them. It is about their children. I count them as civil and public servants. Yes, they are. And it's unfortunate today, if a police inspector retires,
they are here to take back our money from them. They are losing.
Papa come and see waiting with the suffer. Mama come and see waiting with the suffer. That's also oppression. That's also intimidation. What the police do them, they don't do them. What the police do them, they don't do them. What the officers do them, they don't do them.
Now we get our country. We put them in this country. We don't do everything as citizen. Not some set of people. They need to wake up. Come outside for your freedom. Courageous they know. When you lose your fear, they will lose their power. They don't get power visions. They don't get power visions. You will win them. And the other belongs to all of us, not only the politicians. Everybody stand up for your freedom. When we lose our fear, they will lose their power. They don't get power visions. They don't get this country pastors. None of us get this country in Nigeria. If they cannot make it right, make them resign. If they cannot make them get better, make them resign. Nigeria country belongs to all of us. Someone is a thief. We are collecting people land. They want people shop. But since the 8 years, you never been one company for Lagos State. What are you doing? Only near you are a thief. Only near Tinubu. Only Gbogbo someone is a thief. Only Gbogbo. I'm power your we must fight our people. Tinubu is a thief. Someone is a thief. Wike is a thief.
misplace their own priorities. This is Nigeria. This is democracy. We have our power. We have the right to talk. We have the right to come on social media and speak and talk our truth. We have so many people that is moving around with Nigerian treasury. The people like Yaya Bello. We have Yaya Bello that is moving around because he's under APC. They do not see anything about it. We have people like Otunba Gbenga that is sleeping at the Senate. We have so many of them. This is a misplaced priority. We have our own truth to talk. We have our own truth to say about this. Let them free us. Cybercrime should be repealed now. Revolution now.
Revolution.
Of the so-called representatives we voted for.
Oh yes, so.
Is that correct?
Yes.
And this is supposed to be where we engage with our representatives.
Oh yes,
The Lagos State Assembly is funded by taxpayers' money. Is that
yes,
correct? People of Oshoki are here.
Yes.
Their houses have been demolished.
Yes.
Many of them are homeless. Yes. They have an issue to vent. It is either we want to run this country by law or by the rule of anarchy. And when we want to run it by law, it presupposes the fact that citizens must be peacefully allowed to engage with whoever is representing them in political seats. And that is the reason we are here. But if the police is trying to prevent peaceful dialogue between the people and their representatives, that's an imposition of anarchy. I know you personally, Mr. Tijani, and I'm deliberate by mentioning your name. You understand? So, and the reason I'm mentioning your name here is so that you can take responsibility for whatever happens here. Because what we are doing here, we have not been here to fight. We have been conducting ourselves peacefully. And what we are saying here, in summary, is that we want to peacefully engage with our representatives at the State House Assembly, right? But here you are here to what I would describe as what you are here to do. You understand? It's to stop. It's an obstruction of democratic rights. You understand? And that is tantamount to a position of anarchy. And it's respect to the fundamental rights of Nigerians. I do not say
Albert.
Hello.
Since you are anybody protest, and I became this your position. You have a tendency. Following
that is saying when they fight against freedom of speech.
Hey, told us it's going to be a peaceful always want it to be peaceful. That's the more reason why we always give you security coverage in any of the protests. We've always given you security coverage like we did today. But for you, if you want to assemble, we have not stopped you from. We have not in any form stopped you from assembling, saying whatever you want to say, showing out your grievances to the public. But for you, if there is any protest that is going on, if you have been following any protest to this assembly or state assembly, stops here. If you want any representative of the assembly to come and address you or talk to you, we will send for them and they will come and talk to you. And not for you to go into that assembly ground in this form. That is justice. We are not stopping you from going about your peaceful protest. And that is why we are giving you the coverage. You are anywhere you want to go, we are ready to follow you. So that it will not be hijacked and you will not be attacked. Even you will not be attacked. We have to protect you, protect all the members of your team. That is justice. But for you to go in there, if you want any representative to come and talk to you, you can send for them here and they come and talk to you. That is justice.
Mr. Tijani Fatai.
Excuse me.
I want to ask you a question, sir.
Excuse me, I'm not answering the question.
Hold on, sir. Let's hear him out.
Please, sir, let me ask you a question, sir.
Ask.
Right on. The question I want to ask is that, is there any serious crisis that you don't want us to go near the assembly? Because any time that we are holding protests and they want to address us, they usually address us exactly in front of the gate of the assembly. And I would like it that you tell us through the House of Assembly leadership that
for security reasons we will not allow
which we are meant to. Are you saying that there is a security threat in the House of Assembly?
Well, whichever way you take it.
So Mr. Tijani,
what is going is
we go to California. That's it.
Say, Mr. Tijani, you know what's the weapon here today? You know the ones that weapon here today? The ones that weapon here today is that you are going to steer gas, you are going to arrest me, and when I get there, you are going to give me food in your station. You are going to feed me. You are protecting the oppressors of Nigeria. I know the point that we want to go there. This is our assembly. That's what we want. Tell your mate.
You can demonstrate your finality by following us from democracy. You can demonstrate it. There is no like democracy. You can demonstrate. United and never be defeated. The people united can never be defeated. The people united can never be defeated. The people united.
I'm only here for me, I don't want to hear from you. But you've always been good to us. Police should come and meet.
Let us Nigerian people. Well, by default, I think what the police want us to do is an occupy.
Yes.
What the police want us to do is a what? It's an occupation. Because what we simply want to do here is just to protest here.
And to submit our position.
Submit our position and go. But apparently the police does not want that. So what we are going to do effectively is that please, if you're on social media, okay, there are some news outlets that are live. Effectively, we are declaring an occupy here.
Yes.
All Nigerians, please, all Nigerians, we are going to sit down here until we're able to access the Lagos State House of Assembly and have a representative of House of Assembly to attend an high-ranking House of Assembly member to address us, not Obasa. We don't want to speak up. Any one of them. That's their problem. I don't care about whatever they are doing. That's their problem. But any member, any high-ranking House of Assembly member, let them come and address us.
I think that's the police. We declare occupation. I think that's the police.
That 70% of Nigerians, at least 90% of Nigerians disagree with all the bad policies of government. And that if we take the bull by the horn, we can be able not only resist, but also redress all of the bad policies that have been on ground.
Yes.
And the Take It Back movement has shown that great leadership.
Yes.
3 goals are for all of us. I have been part of the dialogue with the Lagos State government people through the police, and we made some discoveries. I am not in the position to give that to tell you that. And I have briefed the national coordinator of the Take It Back movement in Nigeria, who is Comrade Akpoti-Uduaghan, and that's more mighty you all know. So he will be taking the final. He will be giving us the final address today. So a round of applause as we welcome Comrade Akpoti-Uduaghan.
As Comrade Wiseman said, we regret to announce to you that just like in River State, the Lagos State government is non-existent at the moment.
It's under suspension.
Yes, of course. They are. I deliberately use the word non-existent, and but maybe for the want of better use of word, what we found out is that organs of government in Lagos are suspended, and they are not able to address anything. But in fact, someone even told me that they are on recess. But we are not paying the government officials. Taxpayers' money, taxpayers are not paying State House of Assembly members to go on recess. Taxpayers are not paying Governor Sanwo-Olu or other organs of government to go on recess.
Permanent recess.
On permanent recess, or whatever they decide to call it. Accordingly, because we were here to engage them with regards to how the Cybercrime Act is being used to oppress Nigerian people. We are here to present a number of our numerous demands as we have communicated earlier. But there is no single person to address us because the Lagos State government is engaging in activities that they are not paid to do. They were never paid to go on permanent recess. Accordingly, what we have resolved is that we are passing a vote of no confidence to the Lagos State government.
Both assembly and
and when I say Lagos State government, I mean both the executive and the legislative organ. The Nigerian people, the people of Lagos, the thousands of people that have been displaced, unlawfully displaced in Owo-Nshoki, in Ketu, in Makoko, different parts of the country are passing a vote of no confidence on the Lagos State government.
yes.
Also, we are passing a vote of no confidence on the president of the country, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. What the Tinubu government is doing currently is imposing what we call authoritarian rule from left, right, and center. From Lagos to Rivers to Abuja to all parts of the country. Last year, under the government of Tinubu, over 40 protesters were killed. Minors were charged for treason. Under the government of Tinubu, 120 million Nigerians have gone further below the poverty line. Under the government of Tinubu, over 18 million children are out of school. Under the government of Tinubu, thousands of tertiary education students are dropping out because of fee increments across our campuses. Today, President Tinubu is out in France, traveled to France to go and attend to his health. Rather than declaring state of emergency on health, he is imposing an illegal rule in Rivers.
So what's the next line of action?
He could not build an hospital where he could even treat himself.
So what's the next line of action for the movement?
Now, the next line of action is that Nigerians, we are going to, it means, as I said earlier, what we are having today is a warning action. But before I talk about what we are going to do next, I want to add to some of our demands. Currently, protesters have been arrested in Abuja after they were violently dispersed. We are calling for the immediate release of the protesters, all of them arrested in Abuja, in Yobe, in Gombe, in Rivers. And again, we are reiterating our call for the immediate resignation of illegal IGP Egbedokun. He should not be holding the office to ransom. He is unfit and is unfit to continue to hold that. As a matter of fact, he's holding that position illegally. He has retired. Let him go into retirement. This is a warning action, and we are going back to remobilize. Remember, last year we had a warning action on June 12th, right? Yeah. And by the time we came back in August, we shook not just the entire country, we shook the entire world. In October 1, 2020, we had a warning protest. And when we came back on October 7, we did not only shook the entire country, we shook the entire world. 2 NSAS, we shook the entire world. So now we have come out in April as a warning protest. If the government of Tinubu did not accede to our demand, stop the illegal, repeal the Cybercrime Act, reverse the legal emergency rule in Rivers State, stop demolition of houses in places like Owo-Nshoki and other places, release all protesters that have been arrested, and also stop the trial of those who are being charged for treason for partaking in end-bar governance protests, people like Michael Lenin and others. If the government of Tinubu did not accede to this demand, then the next time we are coming out, it will be Aluta Infinito.
What's your name? Your name?
How many is there a deadline? Is there an ultimate?
Here from us, and it will be very soon.
The deadline is immediately.
Yes.
Everybody go in groups. We move in groups. Our comrades move in groups. Stop staying behind. Join us. Stop staying behind. Join us.